Since the keto diet drastically cuts carbs, you'd think the hot dog buns would be out. But luckily, one company has designed a special bun just for this exact reason. Hero Bread is a company made up of bread lovers who are dedicated in their mission to eliminate empty calories in popular bread products. All of its mouth-watering creations embrace more wholesome ingredients while leaving behind the negative ones so often found in bread, and this includes the company's hot dog buns. Hero's classic hot dog buns in particular feature no refined flours and are instead made from wheat flour, flaxseed, fava bean protein, high-quality olive oil, and other nutrient-rich ingredients. Calorically speaking, each bun comes with just 90 calories, all while managing to squeeze in 10 grams of protein and a whopping 21 grams of fiber. Hero's buns are completely plant-based too, and contain 0 net carbohydrates or sugar.
Be good to your bowels, and they will be good to you.
You're a nutritionist, right?
Organic ingredients are generally grown and harvested without the use of synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, antibiotics, growth hormones, or genetic engineering. Studies suggest organic crops and other products contain higher levels of antioxidants, more healthy omega-3 fatty acids, and far less toxic metal exposure. It's easy to see why so many consumers are opting for organic foods. But you may not have realized you can even find an organic hot dog bun. Rudi's Rocky Mountain Bakery organic wheat hot dog buns are certified USDA organic. From the organic whole wheat flour, to the organic sunflower oil, to the organic wheat bran and more. These mix to form deliciously soft, cloud-like buns. Rudi's offers eaters a way to dine more cleanly at their next hot dog-centered barbecue feast. Additionally, each bun brings with it 17 grams of whole grains, 3 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. Brownberry is a bread company headquartered in Wisconsin that promises to avoid potentially questionable additives in its extensive array of products. This extends from its sliced loaves all the way to its signature whole wheat hot dog buns. If a slightly healthier hot dog is your aim at your next cookout, these buns can certainly aid in making it a reality. Brownberry's 100% whole wheat hot dog buns have a short and simple ingredients list, including whole wheat flour, water, sugar, and yeast. They also bring more protein and fiber to the table than most, approximately 6 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber per bun. Since both protein and fiber are considered to be filling nutrients, you're more likely to be satisfied after a single hot dog housed in a Brownberry bun. If you're trying to get healthy and you're looking for a lower-calorie bun option, look no further than Lewis's Healthy Life wheat hot dog buns. Each one comes in at just 80 calories, which they claim is around 28% lower than the average hot dog bun, and includes 0 trans or saturated fats. There is both fiber and protein in the recipe as well, important nutrients which aid in helping one feel full. Plus, there are no artificial flavors, colors, cholesterol, or high fructose corn syrup to be found in these whole wheat creations. If you're counting calories, Lewis's Healthy Life wheat hot dog buns make a great choice. The keto diet, known in full as the ketogenic diet, is an eating guideline which emphasizes taking in as few carbohydrates as possible as part of one's calories, while focusing more on fat and protein. While the standard hot dog, which typically has both fats and proteins present, may very well fall into the keto-friendly zone, the standard carb-filled bun wrapped around it likely will not. But there's good news, as Arnold makes a hot dog bun specifically for the keto diet. Arnold's keto hot dog buns are made up mainly of sunflower flour, as opposed to your typical wheat flour, making the carb count substantially lower than that of your standard bun variant. In addition to just 3 grams of total net carbs, the Arnold buns bring to the table just 80 calories a pop, an impressive 9 grams of protein, and 2.5 grams of fat. While fat can sometimes get a bad rep, it's an essential and necessary macronutrient for your body. If you're strictly following the keto diet, getting adequate fats becomes especially important. Either way, these low-carb buns can certainly make for a healthy way to dress your dog, whether you're strictly adhering to the keto diet or not. Unbleached enriched wheat flour is an ingredient you'll see listed on the label of many processed bread products. Though it may not sound too problematic at first glance, unbleached enriched wheat flour is not the same as whole wheat. Unbleached enriched wheat flour is highly processed, and many of its nutrients are leached out during the refining process. Since this ingredient is associated with negative health effects, it may be something you want to avoid in your hot dog buns if you're planning to chow down during the weekend barbecue. If that's the case, Steer clear of Martin's long potato rolls in the bread aisle. Unbleached enriched wheat flour is at the base of these higher carb and higher sugar hot dog buns, along with a long list of preservatives and fillers. On the plus side, at least there are no trans fats or fake dyes in the recipe. And there are around 5 grams of protein to be found in each 140-calorie bun. But if you don't want enriched flour, you'll need to avoid this one. Wonder Bread is a household name. Its familiar dotted logo spotted throughout the bread aisle of countless grocery stores across the United States. But the next time you're standing there trying to decide between the company's numerous loaf and roll options, you may just want to leave its hot dog buns right where they sit on the shelf. While each of Wonder Bread's classic hot dog buns contains a reasonable 130 calories, they are, unfortunately, rather empty ones. Wonder's bun variation is made using a long list of refined ingredients, such as unbleached enriched flour, soybean oil, and soy lecithin. In addition, at 270 milligrams a pop, the sodium level on these particular buns are rather high compared to other brands. This is also true of the carbohydrates, which sit around 25 grams per bun. Given the combination of unimpressive ingredients and the rather subpar nutritional label, it's no wonder you'll want to avoid this one. Parke is a brand synonymous with the grill, and its bun and roll selection includes several versions of either hamburger or hot dog buns. And of course, let's not forget about their hot dogs. A match made in corporate heaven.
Some big shot over at the Wiener Company got together with some big shot over at the Bun Company and decided to rip off the American public.
Given the specificity of the company's focus, one might expect Parke's hot dog buns to be a step above the rest. But while some hot dog enthusiasts rate it highly on taste, it doesn't fare so well when you evaluate it on nutrition. The Parke white hot dog buns contain a long and complicated list of refined, added ingredients. It's difficult to locate a single fresh, nutritious element on the label at all. With enriched wheat flour, vegetable oils, preservatives such as calcium propionate and sorbic acid, and thickeners like cellulose gum at the heart of the recipe. Sadly, this means that any calories you obtain from eating this Parke product will be relatively empty and void of serious nutritional benefit. Not exactly an attractive notion for the finishing touch on your hot dog. High fructose corn syrup is widely considered to be an unhealthy artificial ingredient for a number of reasons. It's associated with obesity, triggers feelings of hunger, has a direct connection to messing with your blood sugar, and promotes inflammation in your body. Greater, more widespread knowledge surrounding the potential issues of this potentially dangerous ingredient has led many food companies to say goodbye to it for good, removing high fructose corn syrup from products and shutting the door behind it. But not Village Hearth's classic white hot dog buns. They may appear soft, pillowy, and innocuous, but they are loaded with high fructose corn syrup. While it is generally recommended for all people to avoid this ingredient as often as possible, it becomes even more important for those who are already managing or at risk for health issues like diabetes and obesity. Since in many cases, hot dogs are served to large crowds of family and friends, such as at cookouts and barbecues, it's possible someone in your group could be extra sensitive to all that high fructose corn syrup. If so, you may want to consider going with a different brand of hot dog bun for your next get-together so nobody gets upset.
You know what makes me really sick to my stomach?
What?
It's watching you stuff your face with those hot dogs.
The term plant-based tends to bring with it a picture of health. But the truth is that not every single processed plant-based item is immediately good for you. In fact, some recent studies suggest that plant-based foods that are highly processed may increase your risk for cardiovascular diseases. So, taking the time to read the labels on the backs of grocery store items labeled as plant-based is just as important as doing so for any other prepackaged item. In the case of Brioche Gourmet's plant-based hot dog buns, the label should definitely be considered prior to consumption. These plant-based hot dog buns may be free of any GMOs or preservatives, but they are quite high in sugar compared to most hot dog buns, 5 grams per serving to be exact. To make matters worse, according to the label, all of them are added, highly processed sugars that are derived from both glucose syrup and invert sugar syrup. There are also 210 milligrams of sodium and 26 grams of carbs per bun to account for as well. Given these elements, you may want to think twice about slapping your juicy hot dog in this one. But hey, the best thing about America's favorite cookout classic is that it's highly individualized. You get to make it perfect for you, however you see fit. And this includes your choice of bun.